Hi everyone, and here's our devotional for Thursday, June 13th, 2019, entitled Radically Amazing Grace. If we say we have no sin, we are fooling ourselves, and the truth is not in us. But if we confess our sins, He will forgive our sins because we can trust God to do what is right. He will cleanse us from all the wrongs we have done. 1 John 1, 8 and 9, NCV. What is NCV? New Christian Version? New... I'm trying to make it up. I don't really know. If anybody knows, let me know. NCV. I know it's a little different than how I know it, but that's okay, because it's good. Okay, anyway, shut up, Kelly, and move on. All right. Confession. The word conjures up so many images, not all of which are positive. Backroom interrogations, Chinese water torture, admitting dalliances to a priest who sits on the other side of a black curtain, walking down the church aisle and filling out a card. Is this what John had in mind? Confession is not telling God what He doesn't know. Impossible. Confession is not complaining. If I merely recite my problems and rehash my woes, I'm whining. Confession is not blaming. Pointing fingers at others without pointing any at me feels good, but it doesn't promote healing. Confession is so much more. Confession is a radical reliance on grace, a proclamation of our trust in God's goodness. What I did was bad, we acknowledge, but your grace is greater than my sin, so I confess it. If our understanding of grace is small, our confession will be small, reluctant, hesitant, hedged with excuses and qualifications, full of fear and punishment. But great grace creates an honest confession. Honest confession clears the way for God's radically amazing grace. And that category is grace. I'm not sure what those are, but that was my own guess. I made that up. Anyway, and to take that a step further, I know we're talking about confession here, but then it goes on to say He will forgive us and He'll cleanse us of our unrighteousness. And I never really realized this. I guess I always just thought, oh, how nice, but Wes, the pastor from the Church of God, really brought this to my attention that the forgiveness is great, but sometimes even when we are forgiven, we feel like, oh no, I did this, and we beat ourselves up over and over about it, and we just feel horrible. But the cleansing comes, and that cleanses us from that thing, and we're not going to do that thing anymore. We've repented. We've turned our lives around, and that cleansing makes us have really no right to beat ourselves up about it or to even do it again, because we don't want to, because God has forgiven us and He has cleansed us. I just thought that was really good. So may the Lord bless you all and be with you till tomorrow.